Hi Jenny, can't believe that you're 50. It just seems such a short time ago that we were living in York and you were a baby, and you were such a good baby. Used to be in your pram most of the day and we'd go walking in the afternoon with Sarah and Andrew, and you were really good. And then when we moved to Manchester, things changed a bit. But I remember one of my early memories of you is when we used to go to the baths on a Tuesday evening, all of us, and you jumped in at the deep end when you could walk but you couldn't swim, and I had to swim all the way down the bath to get you up, and I was so frightened that you'd drown. That was one of those experiences that you don't forget. And then later on I remember you were very smitten with Gilbert O'Sullivan and managed to get one ticket for the theatre in Manchester, and I took you in, and you weren't very old, you were in your teens I think, just about, and I had to let you go in by yourself and then come back and collect you because I couldn't get in, and you absolutely loved it.
There were some static caravans and owned by the farming people who had the farm there, and they were lovely, real old-fashioned farmers, you know. None of this modern stuff for them. Anyway, Jenny and her two friends were in the caravan, and our mother was very straight-laced, you know, rather sort of conservative, and I always remember Jenny turning up with them. They'd been down to the sands for the day, she and her two girlfriends, and she'd got this Kiss Me Quick hat on with a heart, you know, stuck on the front of it. And I always remember Mother's here, very well, she tried to hide the fact that she was disapproving, and I thought, oh dear, you know what's going to happen now, but it all passed off all right.
I first met Jenny when I was in Scaife Road, and I met Jenny. She was very, very, very friendly towards me. You know, I mean, there weren't any exhibitions, she just did good. And she was very worried about Nicola, and she really thought the world of that girl, you know.
Strong person. She gets on with life, whatever has been bashed at her, she
She's the nicest auntie, sorry Sarah. I'm Vicky. I'm Vicky.
The three monkeys. Go on, I'll cover my eyes, you cover your ears, you cover your mouth. What are we doing? The three monkeys, what's that? Oh.
Okay, so what's Mum bad at?
She's like me, really bad at drinking. We're terrible, we're naughty, and we get up to mischief when we have a drink, so I'd say that.
What sort of mischief?
We used to always have this thing about, you know, when you used to go out and meet people, and if they were like something wrong, and you just go, "Got a problem?"
What's she like when she's drunk?
Terrible. Like,
Mental.
very embarrassing.
Dances around with my dad, very sexually.
She flirts with all Charlotte's boyfriends.
Yes, tries to hug them and get them to dance as well.
Happy 50th. Love you.
Jenny cannot be 50. She only looks 40. Yeah. I can't believe it.
I'm going to impress you with a trick. Here we go.
Can you think of any memories that you want to share?
I can't think of it. I can remember on your 40th when I went to give you a peck on the cheek and it ended up being a tongue down the throat job. Do you remember that? No?
No.
I don't.
Okay, here we go. Cut that one. Here we go. Right, okay, here we go. Happy birthday.
So what would you say a defining characteristic was as a child, really?
Well, she was very moody, put it that way. Nobody dared speak to her in the morning when she came down as a teenager. We'd all have to wait. She'd come in and we'd just see if she said anything. If she said anything, we were okay to sort of answer back. But if we happened to say to her and she didn't say anything, gosh, her bark, you know what I mean? But, yeah, she's got a real temper on her when she starts.
I've witnessed that.
Yeah. Let's see, what else?
What's she good at? What's her biggest talent?
Oh, she's very efficient, I think, very organised, very sort of, you know, gets things done. Brilliant with people, big heart, you know. She's a brilliant mum as well, good mum. I always remember when we were growing up, Jen and I, they used to sing, all of them used to sing to us. You've probably heard this before, but let's say, Jen the hen, Vic the chick, Jen's a loony and Vic's thick, and that's all they used to say. Jen the hen, Jen's loony, Vic's
Happy birthday, Jen.
Penwood Happy City, Penwood Happy